Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be how I got this lace frontal, y'all. The lace frontal struggle is real, believe me. This is my first time making it, so this video might not be up to par with what people are used to seeing on YouTube, but this is how I did mine. It took me a long time to figure this out. I watched lots and lots of videos. Pick Meal, Tiara Monet, Chrissy Bales. Those girls saved me. So this hair is also from Unice hair company, so I think that's how you say it. They sent me the hair and I decided to make a frontal with it, and I'm very happy with the results. So just a little bit, the specs on the hair, I didn't want anything too long, you know, because I didn't want to ruin it if it didn't turn out well, you know what I mean, because this is my first time making a frontal wig. So I was like, okay, let me get 16 inches. I was gonna color it at first because all my wigs that I wear are dark, you know what I mean, but I said, being my first time making a lace frontal, you don't want to mess it up, so this is not the time for coloring, so just stick to what you know. So I decided to go with the all black route just for now, and I feel like in the future I might change it. So the hair took a lot of BS from me. I bleached my frontal twice because I over bleached it the first time and it seeped into, you know, through the bundles, so the bundles were kind of like blonde or whatever, so I had to recolor it. Then I bleached it a second time. So this frontal is tough and it's been through a whole lot of tugging, plucking and everything, and it is still standing. So I give it an A plus, to be honest, because I thought that after bleaching it so many times it would like give up on me, but it is still here, y'all, and I really like how my frontal looks because I didn't want to do like baby hairs. I wanted to see, like, challenge myself to see if I could do it without baby hairs, and I did not do it with baby hairs. The only thing is I really didn't want to use this got to be glue because this thing is a devil. It is like super glue for your edges, and I didn't really want it on my edges. And y'all know I have a widow's peak, so my widow's peak needed, like, when I cut it out, the flap kept like flapping up. So this, I put just a tiny little bit right here on my widow's peak and kind of like let it dry, so that helped it stay in place. Everything else I'll show you guys how I got it in the video. So let me know what you guys think as far as my first time making a lace frontal, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. Bye guys. Alright you guys, so this is how I got the hair. It came in this white box. I got 4 bundles of 16 inches Peruvian wavy, and I also got 16 inches of the same Peruvian wavy. I've already started plucking it. When I got it, it didn't come plucked, so the right side is already plucked and the left side is not plucked, if you can see that. Over here I'm just showing you guys what I used to mix my bleach. This is the bleach powder. I got it from Sally's. I got the developer as well from Sally's, 40 developer. The major goal here with the mixture is to have it thick. If it's loose, it's going to seep through the lace and it's going to damage, well, not damage, but it's going to bleach more than it should. So I mixed it too thin. You want it to be thick, kind of like toothpaste thick, or what else? Yogurt thick. So that kind of thick consistency. So this was too light or thin, so I didn't get the results that I wanted at first. So I did it a second time and I got the results that I wanted that time. Alright you guys, so right now I'm just plastering the mixture on. Again, this is too thin and you want it to be very thick. So this is where I had my accident, so I didn't show that on camera because I fixed it. As you can see, I'm just trying to plaster it above where the hair starts, like the hairline, because I want that lace to like change into like an orangey color, so we can match with my forehead, etc., my skin tone. So you want it to bleach for about 30 minutes, and I covered it with another foil paper, rinsed it out, and got what I wanted. So this is the dome cap that I'm using today. I got it from Sally's. This is very good, stretches, and I'll link everything that I'm using, the mannequin head, the T-pins. Here I'm just showing you guys that I marked my ear to ear off camera. Like, I placed the lace frontal on my head and I marked where it should be with a white chalk or something. So I'm just pinning stuff down right now so I can get it nice and tight so I can sew it down. So here I'm just using the sewing techniques I learned 11 years ago in high school. Nothing specific, just you have to do a double knot like I'm doing so it's secure. I usually do that on all my wigs so it can last me a long time, and it doesn't come loose. So you just got to do a double knot all the way through to the end. Alright guys, so here I'm starting the bundles, and what I do is I double it all the way to the top until I can't double it anymore. And you'll see what I mean, because after a while I started to cut it, but I like to double it so it's thick and full in the back. So at this point, I've started to cut the bundles because they can't be doubled up here because it'll be too bulky. And I try to secure it with the T-pins so it'll help me while I'm sewing it down. So here I'm just getting ready to cut the dome cap, but I was very nervous because this is my first time doing it, but you want to leave a little bit of space so it doesn't unravel. So here I'm just getting ready to pluck. I just try to wet it a little bit, and you need a good pair of tweezers. I got mine from the beauty supply store. So we're plucking. Nobody's hairline comes that full. So you want to thin it out. So you thin it out as much as you can, but you don't want to go bald right there. So from watching so many videos, there's so many ways to do this. So this is just what worked for me. I just plucked it till I felt it looked okay. I feel like even with my final product, I feel like I need to pluck it a little bit more. So you just have to pluck it at your own discretion. Just keep plucking. Just keep plucking. Do not give up. I feel like I was plucking forever, but it was my first time. Normally, it should take about 45 minutes to an hour to pluck a full frontal, but it took me days because I had other stuff to do and I didn't know what I was doing. So just don't give up. Just keep plucking. So here I'm just showing you guys the color that I used to get this. I got this from Walmart. I'll try to link it if I can find it, but it was like $3. I ended up using 2 boxes to get all the bundles and the frontal, etc. So here I'm just brushing it out, and I'm going to be using this brush straightener to flat iron it, then add some oil to it, just a little bit of oil. So this part made me very nervous, you guys. I was really nervous to cut off the lace, but I figured it out. You just have to trim it according to how you plucked it. So that's exactly what I'm doing, just going down the line and not too close, just to give me some kind of allowance. So you guys, I measured my ear to ear and it's 11 inches. This elastic band is what I had at home and I didn't want to go out and buy something else. So I'm going to be using 2. Most times you can use a thicker one to go around, but I get a lot of headaches when I do that. So I want to be able to control how tight it is. Does that make sense? So I didn't gel my edges down yet, but I will in the future. But right now I'm just curling it, just trying to make it look nice. But you should always gel your edges down so it can be slicked. I didn't take any pictures after this or any hair footage, so this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.